Why is this channel called Epic Kate? I like the sound of it. I think it sounds good. Epic Kate. And when if any of you watching this are the wonderfully kind university students at the Uppsala Universitet, Visby, then when I tell you about my channel and I go, it's like Epic Kate. It's actually Epic Kate Bjergvide, but if you just type in Epic Kate, you'll be able to find me. I'm kind of treating these impromptu daily vlogs, 3 whole days in a row, like a diary. It's kind of cool. So, I have a lot of clutter in my life and a lot of insecurity. I think pretty much every creator is insecure. At least the majority probably is. There's a constant comparison. There's a constant feeling of being good enough. What's the point? What's it for? I feel like I have as much clutter in my life, more clutter in my life, than I do on my channel. And my channel has been going up for a year almost. The 4th of December is my 1-year anniversary. And I have like 972 playlists. It's just so many different things. And realistically enough, the reason that somebody often will subscribe is because they liked one of those things. So essentially, the more variation that is on a channel, the more reason you can have people subscribing for one thing, that if you're not doing that one thing anymore, they're not going to watch those videos. I feel like my brain is just clutter. I don't know which thing to pursue. Like, I have these videos that I've been working on, and I just don't have the motivation to like finish editing them and putting them up. Not because of this whole COPPA thing, but because I just don't even know if I want to do those kind of videos. It's so dumb. Like, okay, I've spent a lot of time on Facebook groups for fellow YouTubers. So I have a lot of stuff in my head about advice for them. Advice for people just starting out with YouTube or considering starting a channel. So I've got like a big long video that's pretty much done being edited of like a part 1 of advice for that. And advice / how to think realistically. Morton and I did this thing where we got this food sent to us with 5 dinners and ingredients sent with it, so that you can not have to go shopping or think about dinner. It's all ready for you for a week. And I've got a bunch of little clips compiled of that time, and I'm like, what do I want this channel to be? I don't want to attract food people that are going to come here and be like, well, there's no other food stuff here. I have a playlist for YouTuber support, so I can add to that, but I just got to get out of my head to stop thinking about what do people want, and I just have to make what I want. And stop worrying about this. Ugh, it's so irritating. I'm so annoyed at how I want to keep feeling like I count if I have a exciting looking number. I have so many hobbies that I've flitted around to, and I can kind of understand why people can turn into pack rats. Because you feel like having more stuff gives you more weight, or it gives you more volume. Does that make any sense? Like, stuff can be comforting, but all these hobbies of things sitting around in my office just kind of make me feel like a failure. Like, I had this dream of collecting a bunch of cool ephemera. If you're not familiar with the term ephemera, it's basically any interesting paper thing. There's antique ephemera, there's like old receipts and ledgers and old pictures, things like that. And so I have a big old box of potential ephemera, and I tried on Instagram to sell a little envelope of it, and I sold one, and I never got any feedback, and nobody else was interested. So I just felt like, well, that was a failure, and I just keep sewing bags like crazy because it keeps my hands busy, and it's just my motion in the car, sewing, 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 passing the hour and a half that we spend in the car every day. I have a whole stack, like this big, of ASMR triggers that I collected, and I don't have any inspiration really to do that. And I just like look around and I think, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to focus on? And then that starts a feeling of incompetence and ridiculousness that we are told. YouTubers are constantly told, niche down, find your niche. That's how you'll grow and people will connect with you when you consistently post on one topic. And I start to feel kind of sick. Like, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I like. Sometimes I just want to throw everything I have away. You can spend so much time building something, and then you look at it when you're done and you're like, eh. I mean, the things that I really do love are my junk journals. I really do love writing. Maybe I should just let myself off the hook and upload some videos where I literally just read stuff, because I don't have it in me to do all the B-roll, and a good friend said that a lot of B-roll is just a gimmick anyway, so boom! I thought this would be a good hand prop. Thanks for listening. I know that people that are just going to listen to me ramble on, try to treat this like a literal journal of my feelings and my insecurities. You guys are the real friends and the real reason I do this. And I know real friends like Abby Lynn that you would watch anything that I put up, and Audra, because you guys care, and Joe, and I don't know who else, because you're awesome. So why is this channel called Epic Kate? I guess that's how I want to be. I want to be larger than life and exciting and memorable. Wow, I didn't think I was going to get emotional in this one too. Good grief, this lady's got to get a grip. But I think a lot of us maybe are scared of being forgotten, of not being wanted. So maybe we just overcompensate the other way. And I started collecting all this crap as I was getting into finding who am I now after being a milk cow for my twins for so long. I started to transition out of Covenant players too, because it was such a it was who I was. I was a Covenant player, and I knew what my expectations were. I knew how to do my job, and I was pretty good at it. It wasn't the best. I often, every day probably multiple times a day, thought anybody else could do a better job than me, but I'm the one that's here. So I'm just gonna do the best I can. Sometimes I would get bitter at people that I thought should have been there because they would do better than me. But I hope I didn't waste too much time thinking of that. It takes time to figure out what you want to make, what you want to do, who you want to be. I have to give myself time to do that. I should probably just upload anything that I make because it doesn't matter. I'm just Epic Kate. And I don't care who subscribes or unsubscribes. I have to keep telling myself that. I can't let myself care about perfect tags and perfect thumbnails. Sometimes in my life I will feel motivated to do amazing, well edited, well thought out things. And sometimes I'll just talk to my friends like this. And that's fine. Dang it. So, thank you. And I'll see you later. Maybe even tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not planning on this. It's just happening.